Oh, hello, Doctor Who fans. Edinburgh Station, that's where we are at the moment. And just going to the museum to walk and find the place. So I've no idea what it is, but I'm sure I'll find it. Thanks to some kind gentlemen down there. See you later. Look at this, Doctor Who fans. We're at the Museum of Scotland. I'm just taking some pictures of that. I have no idea where this place is, but it looks very attractive. It's quite a big architecture. Look at that. Big architecture in this building. National Museum of Scotland. Here's the entrance, Doctor Who fans, to the Worlds of Wonder Museum. We'll be going up there shortly. There's sometimes they have a Dalek, something else on the front occasion, but not on this occasion. Doesn't matter. Can we catch it? Can we catch it? Yes, we can just catch it. Here's the Doctor Who shop, which I want to take a tour of because I looked online. There was nobody touring the shop. I'm going to take a tour of the shop. Look, Doctor Who fans, it's not exactly the TARDIS, is it? But it's about as close as you can get to a telephone box of this nature on most British streets now. Usually in museums and this sort of thing. So yeah, it's a big one as well. It's huge, that box. I mean, it's on a stand. It's on a raised dais, shall we say. Look, there's the old telephone in there. Halcyon days, Doctor Who fans, halcyon days. There's a nice period car, Doctor Who fans, look at that. Red. It's a lovely car, that, isn't it? Beautiful. Look, Doctor Who fans, an old Commodore PET computer. I suggest from the 1980s because I used to use them myself many years ago. I used to have sort of a green screen. But yeah, lovely. Well, Doctor Who fans, what have we here? Yet another exhibition of the Worlds of Wonder, this time in Edinburgh. There's the public call box. And there is the First Doctor console.
The show connects generations of fans and brings families together like nothing else. Science.
Still very clean, but it's not obviously, it's a replica, of course. It's never been in the original show, of course. But yep, always good to see it again. The experience. It is very clean, though, isn't it? It's kept clean, certainly. We'll look at the quick Doctor Who video here. I wonder if that's the original costume, do you think? I don't think it is it? It's a replica.
Yeah, the replica of the original costume is David Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley, not from Hartnell, because that would be a minor miracle. 60 years older, the prop, the stuff. Although they kept the candles, from the, the first TARDIS console there, when they did the, a couple of stuff, one with Peter Capaldi, when I had that TARDIS in it. It was painted white then, of course, but they had the original candlesticks from the original episode, An Earthly Child, in there, because they apparently kept in some kind of shop near where not Cardiff, but London in this case. So they just got them in. Amazing they've survived. Very few stuff, obviously that's a replica again, but very few stuff survives from the 1960s. But it's wonderful to see it, even though it is not exactly the real thing. Yeah.
Very keen to see serial being a celebration of modern science. It was also very Here you explore the science that's so often wrong.
There's consoles. There's Jodie Whittaker.
Time travel, sonic screwdrivers, black holes.
Looks a bit different, that Jodie Whittaker console.
Oh, well.
But I'll just get that in shot. I'll read that later on. Now this I missed the first time round in Liverpool, but I'll get it this time. Just a quick introduction from Mark Gatiss, whatever you call himself. And it's about the science behind Doctor Who. Science. When it starts. Could be waiting a while here.
Gloomy autumn evening in November 1963, Doctor Who appeared on our TV screens for the first time. There had never been anything. Back then, no one could have guessed this strange and often terrifying new adventure show about a mysterious time traveller in a blue box would still be with us half a century later. Today, millions of viewers around the world follow the Doctor's adventures in space and time. The show connects generations of fans and brings families together, and nothing else on TV. The show's co-creator, Sidney Newman, is very keen on the serial being a celebration of modern science.
There you are, Neil. There's your giant robot in your museum. But it's the accurate to scale prop, not yours. There's K9. Shrivels out. Masks.
So the paradox is going back.
Candles.
Listening to the results, we don't know if that's enough. Because right now, it's still a little bit white. Well, the rules of physics as we understand them today actually do allow for time travel into the future. What you really need to do is slow time down the person or the object who's going into the future. You slow that time down relative to everything else. And there are ways of doing that. You can have either intense gravitational fields, such as produced by a massive object like a supermassive star, or you move at fast relative speed. So what happens is that you can go close to that planet and wait there for a while. Time is running slowly for you relative to everything else. And then when you come back to normal space, they've gone way far into the future and you are in the future. Time travel.
Well, he's almost right. Almost. Not quite. Please don't touch this object. It's trapped in a pocket universe. The Crooked Man. Oh yes, from Hyde. Those will be familiar with the Coleman House Hyde character option set will know this thing. Even though it's not part of it, I don't think. It's just, or is it? It could be. Anyway. Ah, look, here's Omega again. Omega. He's almost right. Arvanista. That's all I look at. No face though. Yeah. Peter Capaldi. I think it's Hiya. Did you know that one of those props aren't working through there? I think it's the, you know where the TARDIS is?
Yeah.
Beside there, there's a little display like this, but it's like a planet in the middle. You've got to press the button in the middle.
Oh,
It doesn't seem to be...
I'm afraid this is a recurring.
The inevitable... New series Cyberman. Old prop. Tomb head. 10th planet head. Silver Nemesis head. Revenge of the Cyberman head. And Cyber Controller from Attack of the Cybermen. Yes, they're all there. I think they're replicas. There's little Dave Ross, look. Oh, Dave Ross. From a 1980 story, probably. Yeah. It's not from Genesis, that's for sure. It's from Resurrection, probably. Very good. Six. That's the girl in the mirror from Human Nature. Family of Blood. Yeah. And Sontaran from is that Lynx? Or is it let's have a look. Oh. It's from Flux. Doesn't look like a new costume, but it is. Sea Devil from the Legends of the Sea Devils. Silurian, and old Silurian and new Silurian. And yeah, from Orphan 55, wasn't it, this one? Human augmented, shall we say. Choose your monster. We've got this thing to work actually now. Bat. Survival suit that many doctors wear in various episodes. Oh look, there's your mate, Neil Cole, Mike Tucker. Looks like him anyway. Press the button here, saying Mike Tucker. Push a button to select. Alright. Can't hear what he's saying because you've got to listen on the microphone thing here. But there he is, Mike Tucker, reacquainted. Looks like the silence in the library suits. Yes, it is. There's an astronaut suit. And there's a wall of TARDIS console from the Whittaker era. I wonder what's that's made of. Oh, it's like vinyl. It's like the stuff you put on the floors, you know, like vinyl. It feels like that. Just vacuum formed or something. Some forged mining suit. The 12th Doctor.
Black hole was actually preventing them stretching. In fact, any massive black hole
There's the model TARDIS look from, I think it's been used, it must be used in CGI effects or model shots. It's like Andy Cole's half-size TARDIS, not even half that. Because look, Andy, it's about it's about a third of my height, maybe less. But it's, yeah, it's got all the lamps, pretty accurate looking, but it is definitely a model. Looks like it's made of wood. Here's Shada, Skagra spaceship. And Shardar. Oh, it's the think tank spaceship from the first episode. The animation. Here's the robot from Waters of Mars gadget. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it, but it looks very used now. Tractor on it. Very used.
After all, there are 200 billion stars in our galaxy alone. A million sun-like stars, 1,000 light years.
Ah, the TARDIS. You can see my face, right? It's videoing, so can you just point it at me?
I'll just say hi to TARDIS Owners Club. Thank you very much for the exhibition.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
The natural world is endless.
Again, it's not the same as my prop. Although it's just the same height and everything. But I always see these column posts are a bit wider than mine, or even the TV screen version. I saw on the Flux episode, Warriors of War of the Sontarans, it look a bit thinner. It's a bit thinner. There are different production props, of course. I bet that door doesn't open either, unlike mine. Oh, don't touch. Too late.
But there's still so much we're going to know about our own planet. Did you know more people thought in the moon?
And there's your lamp, Andy. Your lamp.
Science always asking a question. One big question.
Look, it's the, if I remember it right, that's the Fisher King. Yeah, that was in that Peter Capaldi story, wasn't it? It's a big suit, man. That guy must be big. Please do not touch the object. But if I stand next to it, it's about another foot higher than me, so it must be about 7.5 feet. Anyway, let's have a look at the Daleks. This is the Monster Vault. It's the Skyro Dalek there. Here's the one you can play around with, look. There he is. You can play around with this guy if you want to. These are the only ones you can touch, really. It's got a little handle in there, exterminate. Gun. Ooh. Yeah, these are in the experience. I've just carried forward. It's a nice shot actually there with the Dalek there. I'll just try and get a still of that because it's a nice shot of the Dalek. It's like my black Daleks like this. Stop. Hello, TARDIS owners. Now then, we've got a very nice young lady here. And can we have your name, please?
My name is Lorna.
Lorna.
I'm a member of the Chambers Street Museum in Edinburgh.
Right.
This is my 8th visit to Doctor Who exhibition with various friends, all of whom have loved it. My lovely partner Owen, who is no longer with us, also loved it, and he would have enjoyed so much the pleasure that his friends get from seeing this fabulous exhibition.
And one question before we go, Lorna, is why do you like Doctor Who so much? And any sci-fi show like Star Trek, why do you like these things so much?
Because it takes you out of the world that you're in into a more interesting and different world with lots of different possibilities.
That's the word, isn't it?
Adventure.
So is it possibilities? That's the absolute word. Anything can happen in the future, we don't know. So we're dreamers. We're arty, we're dreamers, we love it. So thank you, Lorna.
Thank you.
And you'll be on TARDIS Owners, and I'm a true star, I'm sure. Six. That's the girl in the mirror from Human Nature, Family of Blood. Yeah. And Sontaran from is that Lynx? Or is it let's have a look. It's from Flux. Doesn't look like a new costume, but it is. Sea Devil from the Legends of the Sea Devils, Silurian, and old Silurian and new Silurian. And from Orphan 55, wasn't it, this one? Human augmented, shall we say. Choose your monster. We've got this thing to work actually now. Bat. New series Cyberman. Old prop. Tomb head. 10th planet head. Silver Nemesis head. Revenge of the Cyberman head. And Cyber Controller from Attack of the Cybermen. Yes, they're all there. I think they're replicas. Here's little Dave Ross, look. Oh, Dave Ross. From a 1980 story, probably, yeah. It's not from Genesis, that's for sure. It's from Resurrection, probably. Very good. Arvanista. That's all right looking. No face, though. Yeah. Peter Capaldi. I think it's Hiya. Did you know that one of those props aren't working through there? I think it's the, you know where the TARDIS is? Yeah. Beside there's a little display like this, but it's like a planet in the middle. You've got to press the button in the middle. Oh, it doesn't seem to be...
I'm afraid this is a recurring...
We live in a time when science and technology are rapidly changing our lives and the world around us. This can bring many positive changes, but we should also need to be careful. As the Doctor's adventures have shown us, things can go wrong. For instance, we may wish to live much longer lives, but at what cost?
Lazarus experiment.
Doctor Who, just like science, continues to move with the times, using new ideas and new technologies. It's the world's longest running science fiction show for a very good reason.
Web of Fear.
Adapt but still remain true to its original spirit of exploration and adventure. Always the same.
Yes, the Web of Fear. Sergeant Wilson.
Sure that could be. What if you really do?
Spyfall Part 2.
Sweet dreams, I don't like.
Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror.
Deep down, perhaps, so many people love this show because it's not just thrilling escapism, it's also a reflection of us as our best. Creative, heroic, collaborative, passionate, endlessly huge. Oh, and one more. Just remember, what seems like science fiction to us today may become our reality.
Yeah.
Our technological abilities and understanding of the universe will continue to grow. Maybe one day we really will be able to identify us, generate our bodies, or meet our alien beings. and the Doctor are always together, providing an invitation further onto the darkness.
Evil of the Daleks. Episode 2. Spearhead from Space. Episode 3. Genesis of the Daleks. Episode 3. No, 5. Warriors of the Deep. The end of part 1. Tegan. Looks like Trial of a Time Lord. Mind Warp. Greatest Show in the Galaxy, I think. Night of the Doctor special. John Hurt is the Warlock Doctor. School reunion. Sarah Jane Trinity. Doctor's wife. Rose. Utopia. Dr. Falls.
We're all capable of the most incredible change.
The woman who fell to
We
earth.
can evolve while still staying true to who we are. We can honour who we've been and choose who we want to be next. Now's your chance. How about it? I'm Roger Ross.
Tim Shaw.
Dash of outrage, confused and panic, knitting my brain back together. I know exactly who I am. I'm the Doctor.
We are Doctor Who fans. That's the end of the adventure in Edinburgh, National Museum of Scotland. Had a really good time, met some wonderful people. I'll put it on Facebook soon. Now look, Neil, here's the brain of Morbius. Look, I don't know if you can see, but the prop is in fairly good preserved condition as a matter of fact. There's the head. I mean, if it really is elements of the original prop, I'm not sure, because that glass bowl looks awfully clean and new. It might not be the actual one. It might be a replica put on there. And the body itself does look like original costume parts. I mean, it's hard to tell, but what's it say here? Restored props, so there'll be elements of restoration in there, presumably the head. And certainly those projections at the front. It really does look accurate. Well, it is accurate, it's the same prop. I mean, it does look very good condition. Very good condition.
We live in a time when science and technology are rapidly changing our lives and the world around us. This can bring many positive things, but we also need to be careful. As the Doctor's adventures have shown us, things can go wrong. For instance, we may wish to live much longer than others, but at what cost?
Lazarus experiment.
Doctor Who, just like science, continues to move with the times, using new ideas and new technologies. It's the world's longest running science fiction show for a very good reason.
Web of Fear.
Adapt and still remain true to its original spirit of exploration and adventure. Always the same.
Yes, the Web of Fear. Sergeant Wilson.
Tell him to stop pestering me.
Sure that could be what they can really do. Computers.
Spyfall Part 2.
Sweet dreams, I love life.
Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror.
Deep down, perhaps, so many rubbish. Because it's not just thrilling escapism, it's also a reflection of our social creative, heroic, collaborative, passionate, endlessly huge. Oh, and one more. Just remember, what seems like science fiction to us today may become our reality. Our technological abilities and understanding of the universe will continue to grow. Maybe one day we really will be able to visit Mars, generate our bodies, or meet our alien mates. I'm the doctor who always did it, providing an invitation. Further,
Evil of the Daleks. Episode 2. Spearhead from Space. Episode 3. Genesis of the Daleks. Episode 3. No, 5. Warriors of the Deep. The end of part 1. Tegan. Looks like Trial of a Time Lord. Mind Warp. Greatest Show in the Galaxy, I think. Night of the Doctor special. John Hurt is the Warlock Doctor. School Reunion. Sarah Jane Trinity. Doctor's Wife. Rose. Utopia. Dr. Falls.
We're all capable of the most incredible change.
The woman who fell to
We
earth.
can evolve while still staying true to who we are. We can honor who we've been and choose who we want to be next. Now's your chance. How about it? I'm glad you asked that.
Tim Shaw.
Dash of outrage and future panic, and they took our phone back together. I know exactly who I am. I'm the Doctor.
We are Doctor Who fans. That's the end of the adventure in Edinburgh, Western Museum of Scotland. Had a really good time, met some wonderful people. I'll put it on Facebook soon. It's church here, right? Beautiful church in Edinburgh. There's the bagpipe man. Nice lead out for our adventure.